I, after a week break, we're back, and I'm once again joined by my co-commentator James. How are you today?
Very good. Looking forward to this one. Great track, and hopefully it will be good racing.
Indeed. This is one of the better Tilgadromes, and it's all dry here for the weather. Obviously, it's in real life. It seems to be all dry in Austin, Texas. We had a bit of a jumbled up grid last time, but it's a bit back to normal now, mostly as Renault both the main drivers. We still have some substitutes in. Kyle, who was at Renault last race, and he did pretty well for himself until he crashed. He is in the Williams, assuming Tyler should win an all-British lineup, so that should be an interesting one. So Top Tier Team making his return to ARC, and a very welcome one, to say the least. He's in the Ferrari today, so he might hoping for a good result. Also, Jeremy is now a main in AlphaTauri. Evan, who's a Renault team principal, he has jumped in for to the Alpha Romeo today. So team principals now, they can race. The only thing is they can't do is be a main for their own team, because then that's just giving themselves a seat. And also they can't really be jump out of the way for their own team.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to mention Kart Racer.
Oh yeah.
Winner from last race in Japan. Now racing for Haas. Of course, a completely different situation now for him. Racing in a Mercedes 2 weeks ago, now racing in probably one of the most slower cars. But I think with his abilities, he could make it into Q2, probably even Q3 if he's fast enough.
Yeah, that is the thing. So let's see. Do you want to take us through Dark FIFA's lap? He's about to start now.
Which one?
Dark FIFA Renault.
Yes. I'm on board now with him. Turn 1, difficult corner because it's uphill, late braking, and late apex, of course, little log up, but nothing to worry about. And now into sector 1, which is quite difficult. It's easy to cut, it's easy to invalidate one's lap, but he takes a good line in 7th gear, now down to 5th gear, taking all the momentum into the next corners, hitting the apex beautifully. This is a difficult corner, staying on track. He didn't lose any traction. It was a very good first and also very good start of the second sector. Now late braking, late apex of course here again, and now it's just full throttle, and yeah, into the next braking point. This is the best overtaking opportunity for the drivers in the race, which most obviously is gonna take. Now braking at 50 meters into turn 12, and now into the third and final sector. And the lap really looked quite clean and really fast so far. Now one of the most difficult corners. Yeah, it's easy to lose traction here, but he does it very good. Now in the long right-hander. And yeah, now into the left corner, penultimate corner. It's easy to cut, it's easy to invalidate here as well. Into the last corner. And yeah, it was a really good lap actually. Glad we stayed on him.
P3. Aaron is at 3.9, which is actually faster than the racing point of both, so Aaron showing some very good pace around USA. Ismail, who's finally actually getting to do a quali, he is in the racing point, and he has done 21.6, so he's probably looking to improve actually. Collins at 33.0 in the Williams. And Evans back in the pits, he seemed to probably invalidate the lap.
Yeah, and I also think that Ismail might have made a mistake. Kart Racer now across the line does 32.8. He's 6th at the moment, with his teammate following up, Jake March, 33.1. So 3 times slower than Kart Racer for the first one in qualifying.
Then you have
I think it's
Let's see.
Williams, both Williams. I think it's, oh no, Tyler invalidated. So
Yeah, so
I think it's Legend then. Because everyone in front of him already set a lap time.
oh, that's a huge lockup.
Yeah, definitely costed him loads of time. Another one.
What is this lap? It just seems like he's struggling with every corner. But
Yeah. Could be setup issue, maybe it's just because it's the first lap. Ooh, completely misses the apex of that corner. Maybe be a setup issue.
that's only a 32. You'll have to go again.
Yeah, it's Jeremy, no, it's Sam Davistar. Yeah,
Yes, and now say 31-0, so also compete at the top there for as it stands now.
Yeah, only 3,000 slower, of a second slower than the racing point of Bo. Now it's a Red Bull on an out lap. That's Felix on his out lap.
Yeah, Felix start in a lap. Oh,
And I think it's Jeremy then in the Alpha Tauri, because Wushu in front of him is on an out lap.
yeah, Jeremy. He's about to finish a lap now, so it's P4. So while he's a little off Sam Davis, he is still has put in a very good lap time, which is 4,000 faster than Thomas.
Yeah, now Ismail wants to improve on his lap time, which actually is a second try on the same tire, and he does improve by
31-2, so that's made a bit better. He splits the AlphaTauris now.
And Legend might also had
No, invalidated.
Yeah, but he might have more fuel on board. Maybe that's the reason his lap time wasn't as fast, and he starts from new again. And it's, I think, Felix. Oh no, Felix invalidated as well.
Nick Pancras, who is subbed in tonight for Monster, who can't race, as it was his AlphaTauri reserve, who's the most logical choice to.
They're all invalidated. The Evans. So Evans will be the next one to cross the line. He's the only one in this group who didn't invalidate his lap.
Yeah, and he's got through pretty much all other invalidation points, except maybe for the penultimate corner. It's in the Alpha, so it doesn't seem like he will have that much pace, but yeah. Oh, didn't quite clip the apex there, so now he can we push the car to the limit.
Will be a 34.2.
Seems like he's struggling.
Yeah. TRT invalidated. Williams behind him is Tyler, who just starts his lap.
Tyler, who has got 2-point finishes in the Williams, which is a feat in itself.
Yeah, definitely. We're still missing both Red Bulls for the time. Nick Pancras will be the first one. Now, through the last corner. And this lap definitely looks fast. And it's
1:31.5, so only P7.
There's a Mercedes behind. Is that Legend? Oh no, starts his lap again.
Sure, what's going on with him? You already set a purple sector 2.
And Kimi just went up to P10. P11. My bad. Felix up into P5. So, Dewey P1, even though he had a massive slide through the last corner.
let's see now. Well, I don't want to set a time. As Tyler's now P14, Kimi P13. So Kimi showing some decent pace with the Alfa Romeo. Legend's only P12, so not sure what's going on here.
Yeah. Wushu is on his lap now. Does Alex Bomberg have a body ban?
No, he genuinely... No, there's no quality ban for Alex. He probably just wants to save tires.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's quite risky, especially on a track like America, as you can invalidate, as we already saw quite quickly, but it definitely will go that risk. Then it's only him and Wushu, about lap time. And still, the second McLaren up in P2, only thousands of seconds slower than the Mercedes in P1.
There's one out lap, and also an out lap as well, so either Steve will have to lay Ismail through, or Ismail's just going to have to back off. Wusha about to complete a lap, he's out of ERS deployment, but P13.
He will have enough time to actually go into pits and get his first set of tires.
Oh, that's Aaron spinning. He said he'd go out for some more running on old tires. He is definitely putting a lap time that's good enough for Q2 anyway.
Yeah, definitely. Jack March will probably be the first one of the back drivers who will set a lap time. Through the last corner, he did have an improvement through the second sector. So might see himself further off the grid.
It's P17 still, but he is very close now to getting out of Q2. Car Racer is putting a very good lap time to pretty much secure Q2 at the moment, it seems. Once Alex Bomberg sets his lap, he should be able to actually just get into Q2 comfortably, and that lap from Car Racer looks like it might have sealed it.
Yeah, Kimi needs to find 6th, which should be quite difficult actually, but I don't know how good his lap was, so he might try again.
Evan on another lap, so well, not on that lap, so we'll be looking to find some improvement, that's for sure.
Yeah, in the box.
Oh yeah, so Aaron's now retired
and
in the pits.
Bo spun and set.
No, that's Ismail who spun right in front of Bo.
Yeah, but both spun. First Bo, he was able to catch his car, and then Ismail spun.
Synchronized spinning from a racing point.
Yeah. Let's see. Legend. Legend spun as well, and same as Ismail.
Oh my.
I hope the form will increase. Will get better in Q3, probably Q2. We see Evan starting his lap now.
Well, Phoenix lap is good enough for P7.
I'm still missing Alex Bomberg on track.
Yeah, he probably needs to get out soon.
Yeah, he would definitely only has one shot. He can't invalidate that, otherwise he will start P20.
Yep, he's out now.
Okay, that's good. But I do think in a Ferrari you don't want to start P20.
Right, just saying, what are these racing points Mercedes and Legend doing? As well, They just went for a bit of synchronized spinning.
Evans now through the second sector, 4 tenths up.
Yeah, he's 4
again,
tenths
a
up.
point off track. He definitely needs to find more time. He's more than 1 second off pace at the moment, and I think he's definitely able to find some more time.
Huh? Why is Alex Bomberg back at the pit for some reason?
I don't know.
Evan, it's a 7/10 improvement, so he has found a bit more pace, but it's still a good bit off the others. So,
Yeah. Where are the other drivers? It's
oh, Felix, who went fastest, has went fastest now, so we're on 30.901. Kart Racer's happy enough with his time.
Yeah, because both Williams are validated, and both Williams will get another try, definitely, but that one needs to be perfect. I mean, Kyle just needs to find a few more thousandths, a few more seconds, a few more attempts, then he will be able to get into Q2. Bah.
So let's see. Kyle here, we'll watch out for him. Let's see what his first sector is. He's 2 tenths up, so that will be enough to maybe slot him into P15. Like Bomberg's gonna be stuck at P20, so it's an opportunity for another one of the back markers to get through.
Yeah, also 1 tenth improvement from Tyler.
Yeah, a 10th improvement will be crucial. Who's the first one to cross the line now? Actually, Wushel.
Yeah, he just crosses the line and
he's P7, so...
Yeah, and then it will be the Alfa Romeo of ASD Kimi. And his time will be crucial now.
Let's see what he can do. Oh, he's invalidated. Invalidated.
Same as Tyler.
Jake Marsh now looks like he'll be the one to watch out for, along with Kyle. So
Kyle now through the last few corners, going on the final corner. And
Kyle's done it
P50.
for now. Jake Marsh, he's now going to be the one to watch. Can he get out of Q1 and into Q2?
No, he can't.
Doesn't look like he has. It is P17. So Felix is the fastest in this session here. For Yuri P2, Aaron P3, Bone P4, Samdasti P5, Isma P6, Wushu P7, Legend P8, Jeremy P9, FIFA P10, Dick Pancras P11, Top 16 P12, Magic Alonso P13, Kart Racer P14, Kyle getting out of Q1, the Williams P15, Kimi just knocked out P16, Jake Marsh, Tyler, Evan and Alex Bomberg were the other drivers eliminated. So into Q2 now. This should be an interesting one. Oh, only 14. Hang on.
Who's missing? Williams is missing.
Yeah, it's a Williams.
It's Kyle.
Oh no! Oh, of course. Of course, Kyle's been put to the back.
Because of what?
There's a glitch sometimes where it'll put you to the back if you join after it started. And it's like, it's 50-50 as to whether it it happens or not. So that means, oh, we only got a spinner, it's boat on an out lap.
So, really unstable setup.
Yeah.
He's driving, which could be fast in the race. Unstable setup and setups with a high rate of oversteering are quite fast.
Oh
and another
god, Israel
spin.
went for a spin.
But I think in qualifying it would definitely be
Why are
a
they...
disadvantage.
More spins. It's actually starting to be a bit suspicious. Oh good god. Oh my. Oh, smashing up braking boards, oh dear.
Do you know if we have any sim drivers?
What?
Ooh, Magic Alonso invalidated on his flying lap. Who's the first one? I think the Ferrari. Instead of the 2 race points, I think the Ferrari will be the first one to set a lap time. Hope your team.
Yeah, so we'll ignore, we'll deal with that one after.
Ooh, medium violated. Kept it on track. Lock up. But across the line, 31.7.
21.7.
Right behind him it's Darth FIFA. Goes 7 times
21.0.
faster. That's a good lap time.
Aaron
I
going
think
on mediums.
that could be a great advantage for the race. The medium, well, actually no, the soft tire in America is really, really fast. So it should actually qualify on soft tire. It's Magic Alonso into the box and Ismail crashed in sector 1. So he will be definitely out.
Oh
Same with
dear,
3 other drivers.
he's out complete.
Yeah.
Sam Davis has now had a little bit of spin and out lap, well a half spin.
So
He's now
Nick
just gonna have
Pancras-
to.
Yeah. Nick Pancras slower than Darth FIFA. And now Mercedes Legend still slow. 30.5.
Slow.
Second Red Bull of Felix doesn't finish his lap. And Jury on an out lap, of course on medium tires.
Yeah. Legend validated there.
And I think then Jeremy will be the next one. Next fast one. At the moment on the back straight towards the braking point and the end of sector 2. Big wobble.
So Jeremy about to set his lap. It's P3. Pago set 21-2.
B now on medium tires, as mentioned. And does a 32.7.
Yeah.
Now with Jury behind him, also on medium tires. Ooh, I nearly validated. To the last corner, 31.7 it would be P5 for him. It would have been.
Yeah.
Now it's Wushu on a fast lap. Goes him fast. Flying lap.
Oh, there goes both spinning again.
And Wushu goes P2, 31.1.
Yeah, pretty good lap time there. More yellow flags. Oh dear God.
It's like he's driving without any back end. Without
Yeah,
any,
but that
downforce.
seems like a bit too suspicious.
It is, definitely. So Jury invalidated. Felix is now fast.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, there he goes. Just get into the pits, please. And he's out.
Yeah, and it's 2 racing points are now in Q2, sorry, which means that only two other drivers will be out. So will be a close battle. And Felix goes P1, 3 times faster than Darth FIFA.
Yeah,
Good luck.
good lap from him there, so... See, there seems to be a better lap from Legend here.
Yeah, just in front of him, it's Magic Alonso in the Renault, going through the final sector, around the long right-hand corner, trying to set a lap time which is faster than which is actually a lap time, then he would actually go through at the moment, and he invalidates, oh no it doesn't, but goes into the pits.
It's P4 for Legend, so very good lap time on the mediums. John's in the pits, Yuri in an out lap on the softs. Aaron like out on mediums.
So Legend actually waited all the time to set a good lap time. I actually thought he had problems, but it seems like he's just doing fine. 130.1, only 4 times slower than Felix on a soft tire. Or he's on a soft tire, Legend's on a medium tire. Joey on soft and AMC on the medium tires.
Yep, just under 3 minutes to go, but race points are out after shenanigans. So, down. We'll have to take more of a look in at the end of the, well, after the race.
Yeah. It's the McLaren now will be the first one on cross line in this spin. On the medium tire, the lap looks really good. So I think he would definitely go through to Q3 on medium tires. 1 minute 1.8 through the second sector, extremely good. I think Wushu did fourth lap 1 minute 1.4, so only 4 times slower, even though he's on a slower tire. P8.
Yeah, P8.
31.9. And it's Yuri right behind. He will probably go for P1 now. It's a 130.5.
As Yuri's now set fast lap 30.5.
Yeah. And Nick Pancras will be the first one trying to beat this time in the Red Bull. Coming down to the back straight. Setting a personal best, I think it was, in the first sector. And a purple through the second sector, or at least it's 2 times faster than its original lap time. And Nick Pancras goes P4 130.0. It's Magic Alonso right behind him, and he does.
Yeah, P3.
That's a very good lap time on him. And then I think
Sam Downs just about made the line. Top 3 team is P9 now, so he's safe. Aaron could be knocked out here.
Yeah, it's the second Red Bull now. Felix. And he goes even faster, he goes for P1, 30.3. It's a really good lap time now. Eyes on Kart Racer.
Let's just see what he can do.
Yeah. Right behind him is the AlphaTauri of Sam.
Oh, yellow flag.
I think
Oh.
it's the
No need to worry.
winner of Manuel Alonso.
Yeah, he's out, is he?
Yeah, but I
See-
don't know how out.
Oh dear, that could be a disaster.
Ooh, this second sector by itself is wonderful. He even goes faster than Nick Palmquist, 2 tenths.
Let's see, Kart Racer P11, 32.1.
Wow. And
Oh
Sam
no, Sam pulling the
doesn't-
pits.
Why?
I guess he wants
Wilson-
us. He wants free tire choice. Plus, he's
Ooh,
not
that
gonna.
could- Yeah, let me see his sector times. He was going amazingly quick through the first 2 sectors. Well, that's it then for Q2.
So Felix lines up on pole. Yuri is P2. Manchester, oh, well, not pole. He's fast in this session. Manchester P3. Then for P4. Pancras P5. Who should be 6? Legend P7. Jeremy P8. Dr. Team P9. Aaron P10. Caris eliminated P11. Sandase via Bo. Vieira and Vieira is well also eliminated.
So now on to Q3.
Yep, 10 drivers remaining. Oh, Manchester Alonso. What? And thought he went off there for a second, but guess all fine. He's got
Why?
a bit of a dis.
They feel definitely quite close together for the first one. They should leave a gap between each other so they don't harm each other in their flying lap. They don't disturb each other. Aaron definitely being the first one to do a lap time. Quite lonely. No one in front of him, so that's good for him.
You have a bit of space on track at least. Slow Radium Red Bull. Anyways, Aaron's about to start his lap, so he's heading up towards turn 1, an uphill left-hander where lockups are common.
Yeah, took a good line.
Yeah. Saying goodnight to the S's. Not really getting close to invalidating.
Yeah, just watching him drive, looking at how he takes the apexes, how fast he goes through the corners, that should be pole. But we know that both the Mercedes and both the Red Bulls are still on track. And
yeah, it will be pole, for temporarily at least.
Yeah, but he goes really fast. 10.107 with the second sector. It's really a wonderful lap. But I do think that, I think it's Felix, yeah, Felix, a bit down the road, goes slower in the second sector, actually, than...
Might pull all back in the third, but Aaron is about to complete the lap. 30.2.
That's actually the fastest time we had today, Jeremy.
Oh,
the second
Felix
slower.
might have been impeded by a slow Ferrari. It's 30.7. Only have to argue there was definitely an impediment there from the Ferrari Top Shot team.
And then it's Jury who invalidated, and it's then Legend who goes faster than Aaron in the second sector, 2 tenths. So it could be a 29. Ooh, and
validation.
Pure limit corner, and
a huge lockup as well.
Yeah, a 30.3 would have been, I guess, if he had a better last sector, would have been a
may as well jumped in the pits.
Nick Pancras P5.
That's what Aaron is doing with the wheel.
And that lap time is really, really good. It might actually be enough for pole if the hours are still invalidate. Then I could be right. Wushu now, his teammate, goes P3. So McLaren 1.3 at the moment, a 1:30.0, 2 times faster than Darth Van Renault. That actually is really going well for the orange colored team.
That's Nick Pancras. He should be probably coming in at the end of this lap. He's 21.3, so a bit off the pace of his teammate, despite his teammate being impeded.
Yeah, and I think the first one of the Mercedes, Jury, will be the first one. He's on his out at the moment, same as Ferrari, who just went out of pits. So I think Jury will then be the first one to set a lap time, and that will probably be the last one he has in Q3.
Yuri, he's beginning. What is that? Is a purple sector 1. Looking good there so far.
Yeah, it's really good. A few apexes missed, but I don't think that's that bad in Mercedes. Beautiful acceleration, beautiful traction through that corner onto the back straight. It's just so important to get that right, and he just did it.
It's going to be a bit of a mixed up quali section, session anyway. So, Yuri looks like he might be able to snatch pole from Aaron. I mean, it was looking a bit more normal.
Oh no!
No.
Went a bit wide, but it's still valid. So might still be enough. To the last corner, and it is enough.
3.2 just by
Just
800.
So let's look at Ferrari. At the moment, MP9 TRT, Fofia team.
I've seen before we got a rev glitch there. He's P9 318.
Yeah, Legend, the next one. He is fastest in sector 1.
Yeah, flag that's Yuri, who's crashed out.
He crashed out on the back straight. That's weird.
Not sure why.
I mean, of course he didn't have enough time to set another lap time. Of course, tires probably weren't as good enough as the lap before. So I do think that it wouldn't harm him.
Everyone's out now, pretty much. Thomas validated, so...
Oh, and Legend with a big mistake into the last corner, just braked way too late. And just ruining.
That's a quali probably done for.
No, he can do another lap. So that
Yeah,
lap
but
won't
an
get as
utterly
good as-
compromised lap. 45.8. Not like the quickest time.
Not really, no. But even if this lap now is near to perfect, he could qualify higher up. So nothing is lost.
He's 4/10 down on his time in the
Yeah,
previous run.
That's probably due to the exit of the last corner.
Yeah.
So his second sector is really important now that he get that right. Of course, his ERS deployment is lower than it was before, so that might be a problem.
We have flags. That's Dan FIFA out. He's out. So is Manuel Alonso.
So Legend didn't lose and didn't gain any time in the second sector. That's good for him. He just needs to get that last sector right. So it might mean P2, P3, maybe P4. You just can't validate. Yeah, good.
Oh, good
Up to the last
there.
corner. Still misses the break point, but not as bad as last time. and goes
HP4.
So that's still good. I mean,
Yeah,
he
Felix
lost
at
4 times.
3.2, so... And Aaron, who was a bit down in the first sector, but not by much. So it is still on to play for.
So Felix is 4 times. No, Felix is just a bit slower than his previous lap time. Let me see, Jeremy is in front of him. And Jeremy goes P5.
5, so very good lap
39.
time from Jeremy. Who shall know? Might be able to steal it perhaps?
Yeah.
Yep, he can.
And now it's...
Nick Pancras, he's only P8.
And... Oh, Evan invalidated. Sadly.
Yeah.
Felix.
Felix is going to be P2, is it now? Well, maybe he could snatch pole.
He lost a
If,
bit of time again in the second sector, so he needs to find just a bit more in the last. Just go to this, which he does. And I think that's enough for pole, to be honest. That should be enough for pole.
Yep,
And
it's
it is
pole
enough
for
pole.
Felix. So, after a bit of a surprise, there, so Felix takes pole in the end with 130.1, beating out Yuri in the Mercedes. Aaron with a brilliant performance with P3 in the McLaren. Legend P4 after mistake. Ushel P5. Jeremy P6. Martinez P7. Pancras P8. Thomas P9. Top team P10. Yep, everyone's there.
Whew. Yeah, we now begin formation lap. It's the
Yep.
start of the race, and crucial, probably deciding is the tire choice, as we see a waiting point going up the grid. That is, I think, Bo?
Ismail.
No, no, it's Ismail.
Guess
Okay,
he's-
back to positions. We have two drivers in the top 10 starting on medium tires. Is Aaron in P3 and Legend in P4, and outside the top 10 it's Kart Racer, Sam D, Bo, Jack March, and all the other drivers instead of Tyler and Evan start on soft tires. Tyler and Evan start on medium hard tires. That is an interesting choice.
So everyone's nearly around now. Aaron and Legend on medium, so that is a very interesting. That's very interesting for the race now. Since them two, I wouldn't expect them to be on the second row. Yeah, so you wouldn't expect a McLaren to be beating a Mercedes.
Oh, they're very slow into the last corner. Everyone was brake tested into there, and therefore we see two drivers being disqualified. They were very slow. I just saw everyone just braking as hard as possible, trying to avoid each other. But of course it was the end of the lap, so shouldn't affect anyone.
So we're about to get on the way. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights out in USA, and away we go for some racing. So Yuri's got a good start actually, and let's see if Yuri got a turn 1. He has. You want?
Let's up into Wushu into P5. Jeremy
5. Aaron's had a terrible start in the mediums, whereas Legends had a great start. Oh no, there's Kimi's round. Kimi is round. This one picked up a penalty number warnings already.
Yeah, probably drivers.
He's got past Bo, so maybe it was just because Ismail's on the soft, so he'll have to make up positions early on. Evans passed Tyler. Next, Bomberg's disconnected. Let me.
To Nick Pancras and Wushu needing to defend from the AlphaTauri.
Whoever Aaron will, his tires will come into play in a couple of laps time.
And he will definitely have an advantage at the end of the race.
Oh, he's
the first soft tire.
And there's the Renault's having a bit of a fight. Sandals has not picked up a time penalty.
And Ismail goes down the inside into the last corner. That was a brilliant overtake by the Racing Point driver. In the back.
Just a bit of a glitchy report at the moment.
Yeah, that will probably sort itself out in the next few laps as Nick Pancras tries to go past Jeremy into the first corner, which didn't work well.
Oh, Tyler, he's in the pits. I think he got damage. Yep, he got damage. He's on softs now. Both picked up a time penalty.
So already a lot of time penalties after lap 1 or lap 2. So will definitely be quite interesting. Could be the deciding factor. So Legend over the outside 1 second window of Felix. Wushu still in 1 second of Legend. Jeremy outside and Nick Pancras in the Red Bull going down the inside. And yeah, just gets past very easily.
Yeah. So still looks like we're in for a very good race. Strategy is usually a soft hard or soft medium, depending on how you feel about the tires. So it's much like Japan. Sometimes they have Bo.
Ismail up into P9. Darfifa made a mistake.
Some great racing here between Bo and Sam Navasday.
Yeah, and he's passed outside.
Felix passes the lap.
It showed a medium soft strategy, but as you said, if you don't feel sure about tire management, then you do a soft hard strategy, which should actually be slower by quite a margin. So Wushu has a good gap between him and Pancras. He's still behind Legend, who lost some time, of course, because of the medium tire, with Dewey and Felix, and Dewey just tries to defend Felix. However, Felix now is in the DRS window, so he will be able to overtake, probably.
Anyway, so let's see. Seems very tight in the midfield now, that's for sure. And I'm gonna go for a move. Oh, Felix has passed Yuri, or maybe not. Felix has to go a bit off
Where is
track.
Felix? Who pushes him a bit wide, but still fair. Now Jui has the inside line for the next left-hand corner.
Yep.
Felix still on the outside. Better traction and goes past. What a great battle between those two.
So, knock up from Yuri. And he's gaining. He's had a look down the inside.
Ooh. But yeah, Felix defends very well. Left him more than enough room, to be honest. He could have just closed the door, but left some room for breathe.
Then again,
because it was a late lunch.
But then again, America's kind of, well, turn one quote is a very inviting corner for dive bombs.
Always is.
Jeremy picked up a penalty.
Yeah, and I mentioned, and Legend is of course gaining those two because they're fighting quite hard against each other, draining their ERS battery. And Wushu actually does a great job in P4, saving more than enough ERS to by just following Legend, because he's a faster tire.
Yeah, he's just basically using Legend as a tow. As Jeremy is past Nick Pancras, Bo is past Top Shit Team.
And Magic Alonso seems to get past Aaron, but didn't make it stick. And I think Ismail will go for a move now into turn 1.
Yeah, he's getting close, but
not really close enough. Around the outside.
Let's see, Alonso, let's see, trying to keep it. He has kept it.
So good defending.
But will this one try it in there? No. He isn't brave enough. Well, not, I wouldn't say brave, crazy enough to go for something there, because that usually ends in one if not both car retiring.
Yes.
A lot of time penalties here now, so might be so busy afterwards trying to see which penalties are worth removing.
Yeah, but usually those 3-second time penalties, it's difficult to remove them because mostly it's your own fault if you cut a corner, but sometimes there are corners which you don't really cut and they give you a warning or direct 3-second penalty, as Nick Pancras again goes for a move, and now Jeremy on the inside.
He's gone inside, and now with Nick Pancras trying to keep it on the.
No, it's the old switch back, and no, Nick Pancras can defend. But they again lost 7 tenths to Wushu in front. But of course, it's great fighting for us too, watching them.
True. Felix still ahead of Yuri, so that fight is still keeping going.
Yeah, and Yuri in turn 1, again going for dive bomb, both touching wheels. Now around the outside.
Oh dear. No, Yuri's got it done, so fair play.
Yeah.
They actually to keep it there.
However,
Felix.
No. And both touch. That touched completely, and now Felix lost his front wing.
Dear.
And now Legend is round the. Oh no, they touch again.
Oh well.
And I don't know whether Yuri has front wing damage. He doesn't, but Legend is now right at the back. There was just too much touching and banging. Yeah, you know what I mean. Banging each other. And Magic Alonso made some mistakes.
Oh, he spun. I'm not sure if that was an incident or not, but
And here,
yeah.
full wide. And Legend now on the inside of Dewey. Now on the outside. Can't make it. Now on the inside. For next corner, now the outside. Can he make it stick?
I
No,
think
he
Felix
can't.
have no
Touch
choice
again.
but to pit early, go for hards, and just hope for the best.
And we actually could see Wushu in the McLaren on the podium today, with Felix at the back, and Dewey and Legend fighting against each other.
Evans picked up a time penalty. He hasn't had the best of pace, he's on the hard, so he'll probably be up to wait a bit more towards the end of the race before we see probably a bit
Legend
more
will
pace from
probably
Evan.
go past Dewey, as Dewey has no ERS deployment anymore, as Jeremy is too far away. Dominic Pankhurst to make a move. However, both racing points probably.
Oh no! You always say tap Legend round.
But Legend should be fast now. He should
Yeah,
be.
I know, he should be passed.
Yeah, just defends a bit more, but all fair, and he's fast now. Probably at the moment on a better tire, I think. Now Wushu on the soft tire now lining up a move, probably against Yui.
Oh, always here for Yuri.
It's just so tense for the battle for first, really. Any moment the Mercedes could actually touch each other, crash, and Wushu could take the lead. And now Dewey also picked up a time penalty.
So not much happening now. Let's see. Aaron's now closing in on Jeremy, so the mediums are starting to come into play.
Yeah, I do think, I mean, it's set, or the system said around lap 13 we would see the first stops onto medium tires, from soft to medium. But of course, if you're gonna adjust that strategy, you could already go lap 12, lap 11 to change tires. And Dewey really has a lot of
Oh,
problems.
Wushu and Nick
Pankhurst.
Pankhurst and Jeremy in the pits, so
That's
these
really
two
all
are practically copying each other.
Yeah, so it says now one stop strategy hard tire, however Nick Pankhurst gets a medium tire and
Jeremy hard.
It's a hard tire. Yeah, that's actually a better option because I don't think the medium tire can go to the end.
No,
It's
they
more than
can go
28
to the
laps.
end actually.
It can go.
Yeah, that's commented in the race on Saturday from the virtual. Where did it? Well,
So
the mediums
then
could
that-
definitely go to the end. As
Okay, that's
Evan
good
and
to-
Felix have a little bit of a battle now, I guess. So Felix is passed and
Yeah.
easily.
So that's then the undercut from Nick Pankhurst against the top three, against Wushu, Dewey, and probably also Legend. However, I think Legend can create a good gap now between him and his teammate. So I think if Nick Pankhurst is fast enough he could actually overcut or undercut Wushu and Zuri. As Zuri nearly spun. Nick Pancras goes past Jack March on the back straight. Quite easy move. And I do think Wushu needs to stop now. Yes, and he does.
See Magic Alonso, he has got past Evan and Kimi.
And also Darth FIFA went to the box.
Yep,
And
that's
Bo goes past.
Wushu
Bo
also.
goes past Evan into turn 1.
Wushu and Hart. Thomas and
As well as
Hart.
Darth FIFA. Yeah.
Top of the team. Hart.
And Nick Pancras past Wushu. So,
Yeah.
Wushu was spun. Wushu, there was a Williams on a racing line. So Nick Pancras actually could go for a neck P2 at the moment, undercutting Zuri as well.
Oh yeah, flag.
And
It's a spun
he's not
Ismail.
done. Cartways are getting past. Nick Pancras overtaking him. And yeah, no, not really, no. Not quite. And it's Smile Kyle against Jack March.
There's actually Nick
And
Pancras
Wushu-
against Ismail, Jig Marsh and Kyle. Kyle going for a switchback.
And Dewey in the box.
Yep, Yuri in the box for
Going for
mediums.
medium. Ooh, and I just saw a car
Your flag,
spun.
that's it.
Oh yeah, Ismail.
Ismail, oh guys, another spin.
And Wushu gets past Jack March and doesn't get past Dewey because of the spot on turn 1. As Dewey picks up a 3-second time penalty, cutting the corner in turn 1.
It's a Kyle on mediums, Ismail on another set of softs, so you'll have to come in for mediums at some point.
We see
So
Nick
Nick
Pancras,
Pancras is looking to get past Cat Racer. Yep, he's on it.
easy move.
So that last race, well, the winner of the last race, Nas. Now, Wally's done a decent job so far. It probably hasn't been as nice as previous race was.
Yeah. Wushu with some problems on those hard tires. Difficult to warm them up. Just lost the position to Jeremy because it's easy to overtake with DRS on a long back straight, and I think he was just hanging behind him.
So now,
Ooh, and Darth FIFA tried to make a move, but it was a late lunge.
yep, Kimi's in the pits now.
Yeah, and Dewey goes past Kart Racer before the DRS or after the DRS detection point, which means that he will have the DRS for this race, which just helps him out catching Nick Pancras.
Hmm. Yeah, you were in that focus and catch. You make Pancras actually ended up behind. So the undercut
Yeah.
was it the undercut there?
Yeah, Nick Pancras, I think until he raised the soft tires until lap 9, and he had so many mistakes, the soft tires were useless, as you could say. He was really slow in those tires, and the medium tires was really slow, really fast, especially a fresh one, and therefore Nick Pancras was able to make an undercut. And probably would be able to actually be in P1 after the cars in front of him stopped. But of course,
Also picked up a time penalty. So we'll actually
Yeah.
take a quick look at time penalties. 9 seconds for Bo, 3 seconds for Sam, 6 seconds for Yuri, 3 seconds for Jeremy, 6 seconds for Wushel, 3 seconds for Jake Marsh, 3 seconds for Steve. It's actually, was I spotting a move there as Felix is passed or not? Jake Marsh looked like he might be able to hang on there, but he wasn't able to. Steve 3 seconds, Evan 3 seconds, Ismod 12. Tyler now in the pits.
And Nick Pancras, 3 seconds now as well.
Yeah. Ismod is in fastest lap.
On the first set of soft tires, of course. Jeremy now behind Kart Racer. Behind him is Wushu.
Yeah, Kimmy and Tyler actually. Kimmy's ahead. So, Kimmy, who ended up being Torpedo League Monaco race winner recently, and everyone's really happy to see that one. Unfortunately, for him, he is not able to beat points in this race. But who knows? We might see some chaos.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. We only just reached half time. 14 laps to go. 14 laps already raced. We now see Wushu behind Kart Racer. Should actually be a move into turn 1, but no, Kart Racer takes it to the pits. Which is quite early. I think he goes for. Could you go 14 laps? Oh, probably could go 14 laps on the soft tire.
Let's see. I'm not sure why. He must have wing damage somewhere.
Yeah, it's a hard tire, even, and no wing damage.
Oh. Thought I would have extended it long enough that he could have went for softs.
Yeah, I would have thought too. That means that Wushu is passed, as well as Darfifa and Felix, who is catching the group in front of him. So there's still a good result in for Felix after his collision with Dewey.
Yeah. As Yuri now, he's past Nick Pancras.
Yeah. He was catching him lap after lap, just by bit by bit. And just
Oh, you'll
past
flag that Ismail off.
Yeah. Nothing happened, 10-second penalty. Of course, if you leave the track, like in that occasion, you will get a 10-second time penalty. As Magic Alonso goes past Jack March into P11.
Ismail lets Kimmy through. Ismail has let Tyler through there now as well.
That's good, of course. And we see, yeah. I do think that it's about 3 more laps of racing until the medium drivers will take it to the pits. I think 10 laps, 10-11 laps should be able on a soft tire.
Oh, top team Jake Marsh. Top team is passed.
Oh yeah, in turn 1. Good move.
Felix needs to do a bit of catching up here.
Oh, well,
And if he can if he can catch up to Darfifa, he should get past. He should then be able to benefit from 2 others having penalties up ahead.
Yes, that's definitely a great advantage, especially if you see a safety car right at the end, and then he has potential win chances as Ismail retires in the pits.
Yeah, retires in the pits, so
Course.
at least there's no chaos caused by retirement. And first retirement of the race, actually.
Yeah, as Darth FIFA gets past Wushu, who still doesn't find grip with those hard tires.
Yeah, Wushu
But
actually
unfortunately,
broke himself there.
yeah, which is quite sad for him as Sam D will be the first one into pits, and I do think that this will be a soft stint now for him.
Yeah, probably a
It is,
soft,
yes. It
and
is. And he will be the first one on a soft tire.
he's
Actually
gonna come out P. It'll be a fight
10?
between him, Magic and Alonso.
Yeah.
No, Sunday's got this one easy.
Oh yeah. That also means that of course Evan, Bo and Legend will come out in front of Magic Alonso as they were in front of Sam.
Well, yeah, they
but
should come out way in front anyway.
Yeah, but I do think that Aaron might just be in the pack with Wushu, FIFA, Jeremy, etc. Legend should be way in front of all of them.
So, thing is now, when is Legend going to pit? Not this lap anyway, probably somewhere around lap 18.
Yeah, when he's able to extend his stint as he has the pace to do so. Although now goes into the pits. Let's see if Aaron does as well. And he does. I mean, Legend has a good gap to the cars
Oh,
behind
Aaron's
him.
in the pits now.
Yeah, and let's see where those two come out after the stop.
Yeah, Bone pits as well. He's on for the softs. Aaron, softs.
So Bo will probably just come out ahead of. Let me see where is he? Oh no, Bo was right into traffic.
Yeah, he's
He will
just
be
come up
between Darth Vader
behind
and
Thomas, ahead of Wushel, so at least he's ahead of somebody.
Yeah, and Aaron actually was undercut by Sam D. Just by going one lap longer.
Yeah. Aaron has been undercut.
And actually, Bo is just about 8-9 seconds away from podium finish. So he's now on the fastest tire, just going to
He's left
overtake
it
Darth
inside.
Vader.
He's got it now. He's
Yeah,
got
great
15
momentum.
seconds, however. So
Yeah, I mean he might be able to actually extend this gap to other cars, but he doesn't have a lot of ERS to deploy.
well, he outbroke himself there.
Can happen, and as Legend now goes into the pits, he should come out just behind Nick Pancras. So the gap to Nick Pancras is 19.5 seconds. A pit stop should take around 20, maybe 21 seconds. So he will be behind Jury and Pancras. However, he's then on the fastest tire as Pancras goes into the pits. So that's weird. So he might go for a soft stint now.
Yeah, I guess so. He was.
Maybe it feels like this medium tire just isn't fast enough. But of course
Sam, that was
that's,
the fastest lap.
oh yeah. As Felix goes past Wushu, and Sam that is that.
He's actually going to go round the outside of Wushel. So, a very good overtake from Sam Davise, and he's so close to Felix now. Wushel now picks up another penalty.
Same as Aaron. And now Bo into P3, Legend already P2, just in front of him is his teammate, so he should be passed around the next lap, as Darth FIFA is right behind Jeremy, and right behind them is Felix. And then it's Sam D already with his soft tire.
So, very interesting into this race scene. We could have an Atari in the podium. Or no, it'll be a Renault again, maybe Thomas.
Yeah. I mean,
Just has to keep with Jeremy. Bo could go off into the distance, but we don't think he'll be able to get 15 seconds.
No. Well, it might do. I mean, Darth FIFA is right in this battle with Jeremy, and Sandy goes down the inside, goes for a move, and actually goes past Darth FIFA into P5, and probably now going into P4.
Actually, maybe Felix can end up taking it, so... who knows?
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, Legend ended up behind Yuri, but now...
Yeah. He has so much more traction. Look how he goes into turn 1, into turn 2. Yeah,
fast
so
as
much
lap.
faster. And Sam D goes past, as well as Felix and Aaron around the outside. Now he inside line tries to overtake. Does FIFA stays ahead of Felix, I think. They don't touch, and Felix now got a 2-second time penalty. It's Aaron spun.
He spun.
Oh, that was sadly was our own mistake. He just went into the back of Felix. That of course ruined his race so far. And we have a
PSC,
photo
so that'll slow things down for a little.
Yeah, and then we'll good for the drivers who don't have a lot of ERS to deploy. They can save a little bit of ERS now. Don't know why. Oh, Kimi crashed. Or Kimi's at least out.
Oh, Jimmy's out. I think he was just retired himself.
Yeah, weird.
So, going now, Evan who pit for the softs. He's near Tyler. So, that should be an interesting one. Maybe.
Yeah. Bo already. Oh, but I just wanted to say he already extended this gap.
That's
5 seconds.
Oof.
Yeah. I just wanted to say already 6 seconds gap between him and Darth FIFA, but now it's another 3-second time penalty. So it needs to 18 seconds between him and Darth FIFA. It is possible, of course. He's one of the faster drivers. So let's see. But I'm just looking which line he takes. There will be definitely more time penalties to come.
So at the moment it still stands that Thomas will end up back on the podium. And with the possibility of an Avatar in the podium, maybe if Yuri got a penalty, but who knows.
Yeah, but at the moment the gap between Darth FIFA and Sam D is about 3 seconds, and Sam D only has a 3-second time penalty. That would mean that he will probably be favored for the podium. All depends on how fast Bo can really go.
Oh, and Evan's gone for moving Tyler actually. He's went for the move. Tyler now goes for switchback. Actually can't gain enough to actually do a switchback.
As Legend does the fastest lap,
32.8.
which probably will be the fastest lap until the end of the race, except another good driver stops for a fresh soft tire. That would mean another extra point for Legend, on top of his 25 points, which he would already get for winning this race.
They almost have a kart racer there, so the hearts aren't exactly working out for him that much.
Oh yeah, he still without the time penalty as well.
Oh, Nick Pancras passed Wushel, so I guess Nick Pancras can go and try to chase down the others for the podium. Jeremy picked.
And yeah, of course Nick Pancras is quite aggressive move, going for a soft tire again, but it might pay off in the end of the race. He has the freshest soft tires with Legend, so he might be able to catch the group in front of him.
Evan and Tyler actually having a great scrap here. And Tyler
back in front.
Back in front.
With DRS open.
However, Evan, he's going to go for it again. They're going to be side by side. Evan brakes later. Oh,
ooh,
he's had to turn out before turning back in. As well, otherwise I could end it horribly.
Jury,
Evan.
now a penalty.
Oh, and that was legitimately so close to.
It's a great fight, even it's just for P16 and P17. It's a great fight between both of them. Just leaving the room they need to actually fight against each other. Bo, another.
Yeah, he's
second timer.
definitely not keeping
Yeah.
that podium.
Yeah, I think
At this
he would
stage, we're not
definitely-
even sure if, well, we may even keep a podium.
Yeah, of course, Jury just had another 3-second time penalty, so he will probably be at 12 seconds now. So he might lose out P2. Of course, Nick Pancras just got another 3 seconds, so we might actually really see Darth FIFA on top of the podium today.
Mm.
And Legend made a mistake. Legend just lost,
Yeah,
I think, 3
no-
to 4, and he does another mistake. What's happened to Legend?
I don't know.
Does he have front wing damage?
No, I don't think so. I think he's just decided to. What's
Wait, is it
the
good?
name at?
He just want to. I think he just wants to race a bit. I mean, he has no time penalties, which means he could finish at any position and still would win that race. But he's just risking that win if they both crash. He will probably go for a move into turn 1. No, he
No,
won't.
we had to lock the brakes there in order to make sure he didn't tap his teammate round or even have himself
Yeah.
tapped round.
But of
Nick
course, that
Pancras has
part-
passed Felix.
Yeah, goes past into turn 1. But of course that part means that both Legend and Jury, especially Jury, as well as Bo, lose quite a lot of time to the cars behind who don't fight. So that would mean that Legend, that Jury and Bo
Actually,
might.
I don't
lose
think
more
it'd be
positions.
Darth FIFA on the podium, as Jeremy has done a good enough job to keep Thomas behind, and since it's 4.3, well over 3 seconds actually between Sam and Thomas, yep, there you go, Legends back past Yuri.
Jury no ERS deployment at all anymore. And Nick Pinecrest past Jeremy. Darth FIFA losing positions.
Yeah,
Now on the outside, it's
Aaron's
Felix.
past Wushel,
And
Felix is now past
Darth FIFA.
Thomas.
Not really. Thomas
No.
with the inside line now, but I think even though they touch, oh no, he's
No.
able to defend.
Thomas
Nick
able
Pancras.
to defend that one.
Nick Pancras into P5. So that could be interesting. Evan 3-second time penalty. As though they both are in about 1 second.
Bo's catching up to this lot now. Felix
And Felix-
and Thomas
No.
again. You know, he picked up another penalty.
With
Possibly
15
they would
seconds.
still have Thomas in. What in
And
the
Jury goes past.
Felix
What
another-
happened? Legend lost another position. And
Oh,
Felix is
Felix.
out. No, he's still driving.
No,
We s-
that's in the wall.
Could we see a penalty? Sorry. Could we see a safety car? 5 laps
No,
before the
it
end.
would have been out by now.
It would have
if
been
it
out by
was.
now, yeah. That would have been, Legend now first time penalty. So, I mean, that won't harm him in any way, but it's still his first time penalty of the race. Aaron got past Darth FIFA, and that makes Kart Racer up into P12, so if he is able to profit from time penalties. He might go into P10 with his teammate behind him 9 seconds. We see Bo into P1 now as they free all of these. There's no bounty outside of Bo.
Oh, that was close. These top three battling went crazy.
Oh no, Bo is on the inside again, and wow, nearly just crashed. And Legend will go past Yuri, who pushes
Go on
him.
for it. Yep, he's got it done.
No, not really, not quite. He just pushes him off track, but Legend's done it now. Oh, it's just so close between those three. I'm really scared that there will be a collision.
Oh,
now
another
if we get
penalty.
Wushu gets past Darth FIFA. Darth FIFA has problems now because he has a front wing damage.
Yeah, that might have been into a Felix.
I was wondering why he lost the position to Aaron, because he was further down the grid, and now he lost the position to Wushu as well. And Legend, that's both.
Why?
pass again.
No.
But they need to be very careful with Sam D and Nick Pancras, because they're closing up on all three of them regarding time penalties.
Yeah, but not by enough. Not nowhere enough. The penalties would have meant they would have been losing now anyway.
Yeah. It actually surprises me that they don't actually gain so much time, as they really fight for their lives.
It's up 27 to 28.
And Julie goes past
Yeah.
both of them. No,
Oh.
not really. And they're free right
Actually,
now.
1 to 3 seconds.
And Nick Pancras goes past Sam D. As Bo gets the lead. No, he doesn't. Julie in front again. Julie with another 3-second time penalty. So that might lose him the podium. And I think I saw.
I think he was losing it anyway.
Yeah. Ooh, he goes very wide. Does he have a front wing damage? I just saw some parts fly away actually, but I can't see anything visible.
No, maybe it's just he ends up getting light green damage.
Yeah, because he went very wide now. And he goes into turn 1, now breaks himself. and Legend nearly spun. Ooh, Bounty outside. What would that would be a great move, but
Yeah.
doesn't make it big. That would have been a fantastic move, but yeah. Now it's Dewey and they will probably be 3 wide down the straight. Oof. It's just so close between the 3 of them. And Bo goes down the inside and they collide, but no one spins. And
Oh,
Bo now has
damage.
a bumping damage, but it's the last lap and he has 24 seconds of time penalty. That won't hurt him that much. Dewey outbraked himself. They go narrowly wide onto the grass, onto the gravel. Oh, and on the outside goes Dewey again. As Legend, well, deservingly goes round the final corner and wins the
He's
US
gonna
Grand
win.
Prix. With style.
Oh my.
Nick Pancras will get P2.
P2.
But you,
Sam
but now
Dowsey,
it's
P2 actually.
P2.
Jeremy, P4.
Yeah, sorry. And Evan P5. Wushu P8. Stays P8. Star FIFA will be P7, I think. Oh, no,
7, yeah.
Wushu P9. And Magic Alonso P10.
10. Top 13 would be P11.
Yeah, and Kart Racer with no time penalties. I think the only driver not having a single time penalty with Darth FIFA. Goes by the final corner and stays P12.
Yep.
His teammates, like March, in P13. Actually, quite a good result for Haas. P12 and P13. Stays. And Smiles Kyle will actually go ahead of him, I think. No, he don't. 2 seconds.
No, P14, yeah. Evan will end up P15.
And it's Tyler right behind him in P16.
So, there it is. That's it, pretty much. Podium celebrations there. So, Legend takes the win. Sam Davis actually with a brilliant P2 in the end. Nick Pancras P3, Jeremy P4, Aaron P5, Yuri P6 after penalties, Thomas P7, Bo P8 after penalties, Wushu P9, Magic Alonso P10, Top 13 P11, Carries P12, Jake Marsh P13, Kyle P14, Evan P15, Tyler P16, Alex Bomberg who was disconnected P17, Felix is a DNF P18, Kimi P19 DNF, and Ismail P20 DNF. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next week.